Hi, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to day 9. So we're going to start on our backs today. So getting comfortable, just bending the knees, take a few rounds of breath so that we can center ourselves. So long breaths can set aside all the things that you need to do today and all the things that have already happened, and just be present with your breath. And take a moment to notice the parts of the body that are touching your mat, just being aware. Now, if you have a yoga strap, grab that and put it on the ball of the right foot, extending the left leg out. Now, you might not be able to get the leg all the way up. It's fine. Just hold the leg wherever you can. And if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt or a tie or a towel. You can hold the strap with the right hand or wrap it around if that's easier. Now the left leg's active still, pointing the toes up toward the ceiling. Breathing here. Be sure that you're not creating any tension around your neck or shoulders where you're holding that strap on the right side. Now take your left hand to your left hip. As you exhale, start to open the right leg to the right. The left hip's going to want to come up off the floor, so don't let it. If it does, stop there, re-ground it, and you might stay there. And go as far out to the right as you can comfortably while keeping the left hip pressing down. Look over the left shoulder unless it bothers your neck. Just a couple breaths here. Again, release any tension in the neck, the shoulders, check the jaw. Inhale, center. We'll switch hands with the strap again, and exhale, take it to the left and twist. So instead of letting the foot just rest on the floor, keep it active. And you can use as much slack on the strap as you like. Look over the right shoulder unless it's a bother for the neck. And turning the belly up toward the ceiling. It's a nice twist. It's good for digestion. It's good for the health of the spine. Inhale, bring the leg to center. And then exhale. Draw the leg a little closer. Lift your head and shoulders up as if you're going to touch your knee and your nose. Pull the belly in. Use your belly muscles now more, arm muscles less. And release it. Take a breath. Your right leg might feel a little bit longer than your left leg. It's kind of a cool feeling. Bend the left knee and let's take the strap on the ball of the left foot. The left hip will drop forward toward the right foot. And then hold the strap in the left hand. Feel free to wrap the strap around your hand if that's more comfortable. And keep your breath nice and steady. And releasing any tension you might find. And now take your right hand onto your right hip. Exhale. And open the left leg to the left, but keep the right hip pressing down. Look over your right shoulder. And keep your right leg nice and active as well. So the right toes are still pointing up to the ceiling. And breathing here, long, smooth breaths in and out through the nose. Remember your Ujjayi breathing. With that slight constriction in the back of the throat. And then inhale, bring the left leg back to center. Switch hands with the strap and exhale. Take it off to the right and look over the left shoulder. It becomes a little bit more difficult to breathe in a twist, so be sure that you are paying attention to your breath and that it is as strong of a breath as it was before you were in the twist. And then inhale the leg to center. And exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. Draw the left leg in. Keep breathing. And now pull your belly in. Use your belly muscles more. Arm muscles less. And then release it. And we'll put the strap off to the side. And just lying there, point your toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach the arms up and over. And remember, instead of letting the rib cage pop up and the tailbone or the low back over arch, draw those in. So you're going to keep the ribs in and do it again. Inhale, reach the arms up and over. And draw the front rib cage in, reach the tailbone toward the heels. Exhale, bring the arms back down. And then bend the knees, rolling to your right side. And with the left hand, make your way up. And come forward onto the hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, bring the chest forward, lift the chin and tailbone up. Exhale, press away from the floor, round the back, chin toward chest. Inhale, bring the chest through, widening the collarbones. And exhale, tuck the tailbone and draw the collarbones in toward each other. Inhale, lift up through the tailbone, lift the chin, chest forward. Exhale, and dome the upper back like a Halloween cat. Now walk your hands forward about a handprint. Turn your inner elbows toward the front of the mat gently. So you're spinning the triceps back. Tuck your toes, lift your knees and hips for down dog. And then bicycling the legs for this one. Just check to be sure that your arms are shoulders distance apart and your feet are hips width. Bend both knees, hips are up high, and then straighten out the legs. And then inhale, we'll make our way forward into plank pose. Holding plank, lift the belly, lift the backs of the knees. You can take the knees down anytime. Now let's take the knees down and lower all the way down to the belly. Inhaling for Cobra. Pull the hands toward the feet, keep the chest wide. All 10 toenails on the floor. Exhale, press to the knees, tuck the toes, and again to down dog. And check in with your breath here, making sure your inhales and exhales are equal. Then look forward, step the feet to the hands. Take an inhale, come halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. If you can't reach the floor and have a block, put your hands on the block. Inhale, press through the feet to rise all the way up. Exhale, and bring the hands. Keep the arms up, turning the palms toward the back of the mat slightly to spin the triceps forward. And now exhale the arms down. Back to the front of the mat. Find your Tadasana. Press evenly through the feet. Inner and outer arches lift up. Inhale. Sweep your arms up. Pausing here and then exhale. Fold in. The crown of the head is reaching toward the floor. Hips are over the heels if your legs are straight. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale back into plank. Keep again lifting the backs of the knees. Shift forward, knees up or down, lower to the floor on your exhale. Hands by low ribs. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Lower high or upward dog, thighs and knees up. Exhale, tuck the toes, come back into down dog. So just breathing here. Draw the front ribs in, draw the belly in. Keep the arms and the ears in line. Look forward, stepping or hopping the feet. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down through the feet to rise up. Exhale, Samastitihi. And again, inhale, sweep the arms out, around, and up. Exhale, fold into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, step back. And hold plank, and then Chaturanga, knees down if you wish. Inhaling, Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhaling, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. And exhale, bring it forward. If it doesn't make it all the way to the hands, use your hand to press it there. Spin the back heel flat, come on up, warrior two. And line up front heel and back arch. And gaze over the fingertips. Press the back thigh back and drop the front hip down. Then lean forward, right forearm to the right thigh. Reach the left arm straight in front of you. Then palm faces the front of the mat. And now wrap it around in line with the ear. Weight in the front foot's toward the heel and through the back foot, the outer edge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Come back into plank. You can go right to down dog or chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And then exhale, make your way back, downward dog. And breathing here again. Even out your breath. Left leg up, inhale. And exhale, step it up. Pick it up and put it there if it doesn't make it. Spin the back heel flat. Come on up on your inhale for warrior two. Lined up heel to arch. Bend into that left knee. Make sure it's over the ankle. Lean forward. Take the left forearm to left thigh. Reach the right arm straight out in front of you. And then pinky finger down. Wrap it around in line with your ear. So the tricep on that top arm is spinning forward. Nice steady breathing again. Continue always reminding yourself to return to the breath. Press into the front heel, inhale, warrior two, and exhale, windmill the arms down. Coming right into down dog, or some of you might come to plank, and lower chaturanga, knees up or down, and inhaling to upward dog, and then exhale, meet us in downward dog. And of course, take the knees down for rest if you'd like. Look to the hands. Step the feet up. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Press to the feet. Rise up as you inhale. Samastitihi, exhale. So finding our Tadasana again. I'm going to keep the right foot in front, step the back foot back about 3 feet, but keep the hips squared toward the front of the mat. Imagine you've got a block between the inner thighs. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, bend the elbows. Either press your fists together or your palms, whatever works. Keep pulling the right hip back, lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, halfway down. Pause here for a moment. We want to make sure that the shoulder heads stay lifted. And then if you'd like to go deeper, you can fold in. Just another breath here. Firm the leg muscles. Inhale, come on up. And release the hands to hips, step the left foot next to the right, and now we'll keep the left foot forward and step the right foot back. So the hips want to open in this one, so make sure the right toes face the front right corner of the mat. Hips face straight ahead. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, either press your fists or your palms together behind you. And now roll the shoulders open, inhale. Hinge from the hips, exhale. And again, be sure to lift the shoulder heads to keep the collarbones wide. Keep that front leg bent, but try not to lock the knee joint. We want to keep the muscles engaged, but we don't want to overstretch. Gazing toward the foot. Just another breath here. Or two. And inhale. Come on up. Exhale to release. And back to Tadasana at the front of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Right into downward dog this time. Arms and ears are in line. And then let's take the knees down. We'll come through and sit. Onto the back. Walk the heels under the knees. And then take your right ankle just past your left knee and hold the left leg. You can hold the leg on the shin or behind the thigh. You can also use a strap or a tie or belt here. Be sure to flex the right ankle, pulling the toes back. Now let's take both legs over to the left side. So you can also just take a regular twist, or you could keep them in that same position for thread the needle and just take them across that way. Inhale, center. And now right ankle past left knee, flex the right ankle, and bring your hands through, holding on to the shin or behind the thigh, or use a strap if you can't reach. So as always, it never, ever, ever matters how deeply you get into a pose. It just matters that you feel a stretch. And now let's release that and take the legs over to the left side, looking over the right shoulder. So you're welcome to keep the legs in the same position, or you can choose another twist. I'm getting a little tongue-tied at the end of this one. And now back to center as you inhale, and we'll hug the knees into the chest. Uppanasana. And then take the feet to the floor, and we'll make our way into Shavasana. Allow the feet to flop open. You can always keep the knees bent too if you have anything going on with your back. Bring your arms out to the sides, palms up, and just let everything sink in and relax. I will be back in a few moments. So are you resting a little bit longer? This is another quote from the book called 7. How many days of the week can be extraordinary? Each day of the week comes to us with gifts and possibilities in its hands. But because of our routines, we often don't see them or can't reach out to them. In our rush to make a living, we forget to live. Taking a couple of long, deep stretches and breaths. Rolling to the right, and make your way up to seated. I know that you are not forgetting to live today. Let's bring the hands together. Hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Our hands to the heart to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And our hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. Sending out wonderful energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining us today. Don't forget to hit the like button before you leave and subscribe to our channel and comment and share. If you are able to go to our website, check out fightmasteryoga.com, join our mailing list, And if you can support Fightmaster Yoga, there is a donation button on the website. There's also a link below. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.